my husband was home late from work last night, and he'd obviously just been travelling and wanted to talk to me. And I was like, are you okay? Is there a problem? And he's like, no, everything's good. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'm really, 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 really tired. And he carried on talking, and I just couldn't hear anything he was saying. Tired doesn't cover it, really. And so I put all the reallys in. It's like, I'm really, really, really tired. I'm really sorry. I'm really, 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 really tired. And this is when I start wishing that other people were ill so that they would understand what really tired means. And if that sounds like I'm having a moan about him, I'm not. I'm struggling. I'm struggling to feel like people understand. And this series is about feeling misunderstood and trying really hard to make yourself understood. When you fill out the forms, when you talk about chronic fatigue, they say don't use the word tired, use the word exhausted. It's not, that's not how I typically speak to my husband, as in like a dictionary, But it's just like, I can't express to you that I'm struggling to understand things that you say. And I need silence, and I need a dark room. So this series is supposed to be about me saying things that kind of feel scary, and I was talking about being misunderstood. And I think one of the things that I wanted to kind of admit to is some of the darkness is, I think it's kind of surprising that I've stopped wishing to be well sometimes and wishing other people were ill, which feels a terrible thing to say. I don't want them to be ill a long time. I just want them to be ill for a little while. And understand. Sometimes, when you hear these stories about mind reading, and I thought, I love that so much. I know they're talking about people who are really struggling to communicate at all, but the idea of somebody reading my mind and going, she's not lying, she feels ill, or I don't know, to diagnose or to help or to guide me into some way forward. I don't know, I think I have kind of this Star Trek fantasy kind of idea about what mind reading would be. I have a lot of thoughts going on, so I'm not sure what the machine would pick up on. It'd probably be, I don't know, going off in lots of different directions. But there is the desire to be understood. And I have tried so hard to get better at speaking up for myself and expressing myself and saying, not censoring myself and not masking, and do my very best to say what I want to say. And yet there's such a gap sometimes in terms of how I feel other people are understanding. And even now, there's a voice in my head saying, don't say that. They're going to think that you want sympathy, or they're going to think you're just having a moan and whatever about being ill. What I'm trying to do is say what's going on for me. And I have this goal of being more relaxed and being more open and not, I don't know, feeling like I'm walking on eggshells when it comes to the camera. I know that I have to be aware of what I say on camera a little bit, but I'd love to be relaxed and more conversational and feel like I was speaking to friends and different things. So I don't know, you say what you want to say, and then also I feel like, say with the ADHD world and stuff, they talk about over-explaining. You say what you want to say, and then you also have to think about, but this is my intention, and then you know that other people might misunderstand the blah, 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 blah. You don't want to be in my head, do you? thinking about misunderstandings. I wasn't sure where this would go. I'm okay. I feel like a bad person for wishing other people ill. But it's how big the desire is to feel understood just for a little while. Bye.